Okay, students. All right, now welcome to our lesson for today. Okay, I think I actually forgot that I mentioned that I was going to give you guys a test. Someone asked about it, and then I checked, and yes, I realized that I did say about the test. Well, it's okay. We can always have the test, right? I mean, I love tests. I don't know about you, but yeah. So as a student, I would always love to have tests because that's the most relaxing part of school. You don't have to listen to any teacher teach. You just go there, do the test. Okay, I'm talking about secondary school. You just go there, do the test, and then you go home. And then you're like off for the rest of the day. So that's like super awesome. But then again, I realized that primary school, you still have to stay in school. So I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way for you guys, okay? So just some class rules again, okay? Remember, only one person speaks at a time, okay? Me or the person who's answering my question, right? All microphones to be muted. Web cameras, please turn off. Okay, let's make sure that we are all in a safe environment for everybody. And I've disabled your ability to rename yourself simply because of an incident that happened last week. I'll tell you guys at the end of the lesson. Okay, and remember, let's all respect each other, okay, and not call each other names. I think that's not very polite at all. We good? If we're good, let's move on. So for today's lesson, okay, we've got our synthesis and transformation. I love this section. It's like the section to score, you know. Comprehension, open-ended. Okay, well, that's about as exciting as you can get. Okay, and of course, our oral practice. Okay, students, I'll be having more oral practice because I want to hear from you guys, right? You haven't had the opportunity to speak for maybe past, 5 weeks-ish, 6 weeks, especially since you started home-based learning on the 7th or 8th of April, right? Okay, so because of that, I'll like you to speak up, volunteer your answers, share with me your thoughts. This is a time for us to speak to each other and get to know each other better as well. Okay, so with that being said, let's start with today's lesson on synthesis and transformation. Okay, so I'll pick 4 students. There's four questions, right? Okay, I'll pick 4 students, okay, to try these questions for me. Okay, I notice hands are going up. So those volunteers who would like to answer my question, okay, can you just raise your hands so I can give you. Okay, I saw Juby. Okay, once I've given you a question, could you please put down your hand, please? Okay, second question will be Siti in Chinese name, because I can read the syllables, but your name is actually Siti, right? Okay, and then question 3 will be done by Anish. I'm trying to give both boys and girls, so and Matthew. Sorry, not Matthew, Matesh. All right, students. Okay, now let's go back. Oopsie. Okay, now, Juby, the first question, what I would like you to do when you're answering me, okay, is to actually, I'll read out the question, okay, and you will answer me by saying that, for example, this is unless, right? Unless, and then you give me the answer. So I'll read out the question for you. You don't have to read it aloud. Okay, Juby, are we ready, sweetie? Let's go. I will not attend the party. Raj has to invite me personally. So Juby, unless
Raj has to invite me personally, I will not attend the party.
Okay, now thank you so much, dear. Now, okay, don't mute yourself first. Don't mute yourself. Okay, Juby, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, students, remember not to mute yourself because I want to. If let's say there's maybe a slight mistake in the question, I'd like to correct you and hear from you. Okay, so with that being said, usually after an unless, right? Okay, we have the noun. So you said Raj, correct? You said unless Raj has to invite me personally. Okay, we take away the has to whenever there's an unless question. Okay, it's a rule that we go unless Raj, then we have the verb over there. So unless Raj invites, you want to continue?
Invites me personally, I will not attend the party.
Very good. Okay, so because it's an unless question, so for example, let's say, okay, instead of Raj has to invite me personally, we can say maybe I will not attend the party. There is heavy rain, or there is a heavy thunderstorm, for example. Okay, so whenever it's unless we turn it into the opposite, so the opposite option is always the one we answer with, right? So Juby, you want to try unless what? Unless, you want to try this? The opposite of a heavy thunderstorm. So unless there is no,
Thunderstorm.
okay, unless there is no heavy thunderstorm, I will not attend a party. So we always turn it the other way around. You understand that? Is it okay, Juby?
Yes.
Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So unless Raj invites me personally, I will not attend the party. So we always flip it over. Okay, sweetie, thank you so much. You can mute yourself. Okay, when I say thank you so much, that is the cue to mute yourself already. Can students? Good job. Now, Siti, where are you? Unmute. Okay, I have never seen such a beautiful scenery, Siti exclaimed. Okay, so Siti exclaimed, Siti, are you ready?
Experience such a beautiful scenery.
So Siti exclaimed, experience? Sorry, do you want to repeat that? I couldn't quite hear the first part of it.
Siti exclaimed, had never seen such a beautiful scenery.
Okay, thank you, dear. So Siti exclaimed that she had never seen such a beautiful scenery, is it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That is correct. Okay, remember whenever we are going from direct to indirect, right? They will always say, Siti exclaimed that she had never seen. So we have to convert this to the past participle form, had never done something.
Miss
Okay?
Andra,
Yes, sweetie.
my name is actually Natalie. That's my sister's name.
Okay, would you like me to change it for you?
Yes.
Okay, can. Because I see the Chinese name. That's why I was just, but it is correct, right? It is Siti, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. My Chinese still can make it. Okay, thank you, Natalie. I've renamed you already. All right, well done, dear. Thank you so much for your answer, yeah? Okay, now Siti explained that she never seen such a beautiful scenery. Okay, students don't need to copy down if you made a mistake, right? We'll upload this later. Okay, so just focus on listening to me. All right, now next question, we have Anish. Okay, Anish, where are you, sweetheart? Okay, let's go. Are we ready? You need to hurry up. You will get caught in the rain. Anish?
Unless you hurry up, you will get caught in the rain.
Very good. Good job. Okay, students, so for this one, right? Unless you hurry up. So this is the positive action, right? Because you need to hurry up means you are not hurrying up right now, right? But when you say unless you hurry up, it's the opposite of unless you need to hurry up, right? Okay, you will get caught in the rain. So just copy down whatever the question actually says. Good job, Manish. Very good job. Okay, now, thank you, dear. Next one. Matish, hang on, let me find your name. Matish, okay. Okay, Matish, I had durians after dinner yesterday. John shared with the class. So John shared.
I had durians after dinner yesterday. John shared with the class.
Okay, so so sorry, dear. Okay, firstly, right, you're very clear, but could you put the mic away from your mouth a little bit? Okay, secondly, remember the question starts with John shared. So what did John share? John shared with whom?
With
Okay,
us.
with the class. We need to follow exactly, right? With the class. John shared with the class that. What did he share with the class?
He had durian yesterday dinner.
Very good here. Durians after dinner. Now, can we replace the word yesterday? Remember, yesterday is what when we use for direct speech. So if it's indirect, we change yesterday to the day the day what?
The
Either
day,
before or we can say the previous.
the previous day.
Very good. Okay, remember whenever it is from direct to indirect, we must always change the time that they give us. In this case, the time is actually yesterday, right? So we have to
Yes.
change it. Ken, got it?
Yes.
Good job. Very good job. Okay, by the way, do you eat durians? Oh, you muted yourself already. How many of you like durians? Cannot. I don't like durians. No, okay. Students, I see the next day cannot, because yesterday is the day before, right? We can't change yesterday to tomorrow. Hello, uncle. Doesn't make sense, right? Okay. So I had durians after dinner yesterday. John shared with the class that he had durians after dinner the day before. We're referring to something in the past. Okay, now, very good. Okay, this is the answer. And this is all together, right? We have all the answers. Okay, now let's go on to our comprehension. Okay, let's go through the tips first. Remember, read the questions. I know many of you would read the passage first, but I suggest reading the questions because then you get a feel of what the comprehension passage will be about. Number one. Number two, when you're reading the passage, you sort of can answer the questions already in your mind because you are able to place, right, where the respective paragraphs will go when you're answering the questions. Okay, that's for one. Read through the passage, of course, right? It can't be comprehension without reading the passage. Think about the questions, using the keywords in the questions to find them in the passage. Of course, answer the questions, and then I wish you all the best. Okay, now, this is the questions. Okay, so where did Sammy practice playing his slingshot? Which word from paragraph 2 has the same meaning as a strong feeling of fear? Okay, so you're thinking about the word now, right? Okay, so you have to reorder the passage. Take true or false. Sammy was a good slingshot player. Marie lied when she said that Sammy wanted to help grandmother make dinner. Grandmother punished Sammy for killing her pet duck. Okay, so these are the three parts of the question, right? How did Marie make Sammy do all her chores? What did she do? And why did Sammy confess to grandma that he killed the duck? Okay, so we have a total of how many paragraphs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm thinking whether or not to combine 6 and 7 together or to give more you more chances to read. Let me think. Okay, we'll split it up, but it's a very short paragraph. Okay, so I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 students reading. So can I get 7 volunteers? You know my style, right? Okay, hang on, I'm looking at the. Okay, I'll give those whom I've not allocated. Okay, Estelle, Kamalesh, hang on, Shloya, Pranshu. Oh, you really like to read, huh? I'm quite amazed. Gaia 3, right? I think that you said mentioned her name. I just haven't had the chance to change it yet. Okay, Kaden, and let's have Zubair. Muhammad. Alrighty, are we ready? Okay, let's start with Estelle. I need to find your name first. This is a challenge. Where are you? Okay. Are we ready? Let's go, dear.
Sammy and his sister Mary visited their grandparents at the countryside during the school holidays. One afternoon, Sammy picked up a slingshot to play in the woods. He practiced all afternoon, but he could never hit the target. Getting a little discouraged, he headed back for lunch. As he was walking back, he saw grandmother's pet duck.
Okay, thank you, dear. Now, next one, Kamal. That was actually very good. It's just that you were a bit soft. So maybe what you can do is next time, right? Maybe put yourself nearer to the mic. Okay? Kamalesh. Okay, Kamalesh, let's go.
On impulse, he let the slingshot fly and hit it, the duck square in the head and killed it. In a panic, he hit the dead duck in a pile of wood. Mary had seen all of it from the window, but she said nothing. The next day, after lunch, grandmother said, Mary, let's wash the dishes. Mary replied, but Grandma, Sammy told me he wanted to keep in the kitchen.
Okay, thank you, dear. I think maybe you're very clear, okay, which is good. But maybe what we can do is to be more familiar, right? We have to practice a little bit more of reading so that you know there is no hiccup when we're reading the passage. Okay, Kamlesh? Good job. Now, the next one, Shloya. Hang on, let me find you.
Then she whispered to Sammy, "Remember the duck?" Sammy got nervous as he realized that his sister knew about the duck. If he did not obey Mary, she would tell their grandparents about it. So without saying a word, he washed the dishes.
Thank you. Okay. That was very clear and it was very nicely paced. So I think that that's very good. Okay, keep it up. Now, Pranshu, where are you? Okay. I've unmuted you, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Later that day, grandfather asked if the children if they wanted to go fishing, but grandmother said, "I'm sorry, but I need to help Mary help me make dinner." Mary just smiled and said, "Well, that's all right, because Sammy told me he wanted to help you."
Very good. I like how you put yourself in the whole character and was trying to portray that kind of sort of tone and intonation, which is good. Okay, Pranshu, keep it up. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love how you all say thank you, after reading. I think it's very, very sweet. Remember to mute yourself, yeah? I won't be muting all of you, okay? After you're done and I've said thank you and we've thanked each other and all the courtesies have been done, right? Okay, then we can mute ourselves, okay? Now, Gayatri, where are you, sweetie? Okay, Gaya, ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She whispered again. She whispered again to Sammy.
Who said?
Remember the duck?
Wait, sorry, hang on there. Did someone else say teacher?
Yeah, it's my brother,
Oh.
Shiram.
Oh, what? Your brother is Sriram?
Yeah, that other guy.
What? Okay, come. Let's continue, Gayatri.
Okay. She whispered again to Sammy, "Remember the duck." So Mary went fishing and Sammy stayed to help even though he wanted very much to go fishing. After several days of being taken advantage by Mary, Sammy finally could not stand it any longer. He went to grandmother and confessed that he had killed the duck.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Siri. Okay, yeah, that was very clear apart from and very nicely paced apart from the slight distraction that we had at the beginning, but that's good, that's
Yes.
fine. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, Kaden. I'm just very tickled. Kaden, did I? Yeah. Kaden? Kaden? Kaden?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, okay. Your turn to read, Siri.
Yeah?
Your turn to read.
Oh. Grandma knelt down.
Wait, Kaden, pull yourself away from the mic because you're very loud here.
I was standing at the window and I saw the whole thing. Because I love you, I forgive you. I was just wondering, how long would you let Mary take advantage of you?
Okay, that's good, very clear. Okay, but next time try to pull yourself away from the mic. Okay, because if you're very excited, right, it tends to sound as if you are shouting. But I know it's not, but you tend to sound as if you're shouting.
My sister was calling me for something.
Okay. And just be careful, yeah, because when we're excited, also we tend to jumble words up. Okay, so it would be good if we could be a little bit more calmer when we're reading. Okay, Kaden, but good effort nonetheless. All right. Okay, thank you, dear. Now, Zubair, where are you? Are you on top? How can I can't find? Don't have. He's not here. Okay. Never mind. In that case, I'll read this last paragraph since it's so short. Anyway, Sammy smiled. He was relieved. Right, students, when you're reading EDs, remember to extend out the end consonants. Okay, he was relieved that he could enjoy the rest of his remaining school holidays. Okay, now this is the passage, all right, and we have the first question. Okay, so I'm going to take away everyone's hand raised because your hand is not tired. I'm looking at it and I'm feeling tired. So where did Sammy practice playing his slingshot? I've already put down the paragraph, okay, and I've got students already volunteering the answer as well. Okay, so look at the clue. I've already highlighted. Oh my gosh, it's like, you know, suddenly 2 students, then suddenly boom, all the students started raising their hands. Okay, I will give those of you who haven't answered me a chance. Okay, let's see. How about Julia Lee? Would you like to answer, dear? So where did Sammy practice playing his slingshot?
He practiced playing his slingshot in the woods.
How do you know this?
From the paragraph.
What does it say?
One afternoon, Sammy picked up a slingshot to play in the woods.
Thank you. Okay, so basically it's like a lift off, right? So he actually practiced playing his slingshot in the woods, okay? Because we know, oops. Okay, because we know it from here. Thank you, dear. Okay, students, don't worry, okay? When I ask you why do you say so, it's not to scold you, okay? It's just to find out where you actually got the clues from, you know, how you know that this is the answer. And so we can actually have a discussion if maybe it's not correct. Okay, so don't panic. She sounded a bit afraid, okay? So don't panic, okay? Just chill, all right? Now, good job, Julia. Thank you. Okay, so which word from paragraph 2, okay, this one, I don't even need to ask you to answer, it's there. Which word from paragraph 2 has the same meaning as a strong feeling of fear? Now, when you're fearful of something, right, usually you start to be in a panic, right? So the answer is actually panic, right? Because we all know that whenever you are scared, you start to panic. All of you are, right? If you forget to do school homework, never bring school book, never study for tests, like I said last week, going to have oral tests. Oh my goodness, what's teacher going to teach? What's teacher going to teach me? And so all start panicking, correct, not? Okay, so the answer is actually panic. All right, now we reorder the passage. Okay, so let me see. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear every question. I'm just going to clear, okay, to be fair to everybody. So it's fastest hands first. Okay. I'm also trying to give the rest of you a chance. Okay, Rushita. For some reason, it's like 1, 2. This suddenly, boom, all of you will come out. Okay, anyway, Rushita, let's try it out. Let's go. So which one do you think is the answer? Or which one do you think is first, rather?
I think
Which one is first? Okay, so okay. Why don't you tell me what comes first?
Sammy and Mary visited their grandparents at the countryside.
Excellent. Oops. Oh my God. Sorry. You did not see that. Okay, they visited their grandparents at the countryside.
Next, Sammy hid the dead pet
Duck in a pile of wood. Okay, and the third one is, of course, Mary took advantage of Sammy for several days. Ha ha ha. Okay, good job. Thank you, dear. Yes, that is the answer. Okay, well done. Yes, you want to ask me something?
Nothing. I just say welcome.
Oh, thank you. Okay, now, question 4A. Right, Sammy, so this is true false, right? Sammy was a good slingshot player. Okay, now okay, I'm gonna clear everything, okay? Because all of your hands are up. And I think your hands need a break. Hey, come on, you are just being very nonsense. Oh, you've just put your cursor over the hand raising and then just press the moment I clear it. Hello. Okay, to be fair, okay, Anish is always the first. He has always been the first. It's always Anish and Gaia. Okay, I forgot to give you a round of applause because you're always the first, okay? But that being said, you have answered me already and I would like to give the rest of you a chance. Okay, so it's not that I don't see you. I see you, but I'd like to give the other students a chance. Okay, so after Anish was actually Brian. So Brian, shall we try this question out? Brian, I think I've unmuted you already. Oops. Sorry, Anil.
It's false.
Why do you say it's false? You sound so confident. Why?
He practiced all afternoon, but he never hit the target.
So lousy, right? So practice for what, right? Hey, do you mute yourself already? I wanted to have a conversation. Okay, are you still there, Brian? Yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're right in saying that he practiced so often. He practiced all afternoon, but he could not hit the target.
Target.
Very good. Okay, good job. All right, now you can mute yourself already. Thank you. Okay, next question. I'm going to clear everything again. Okay, VG. For this one, Marie lied when she said that Sammy wanted to help grandmother make dinner, right? Okay, VG, where are you? Hang on. Okay, VG.
That's my mother's name.
Oh, Marie.
No, that's my mother's name. Vijay is my mother's name.
Oh, okay. So, but it says here, VG. So, what is your name? Do you want me to rename you?
Yeah,
Okay, wait, relax. Okay, what's your name?
Shiv Shankar.
Oh, shucks. Could you spell that for me?
SHIVSHANKAR.
Whoa, slow down. SHIVSHANKAR. Okay.
Yeah.
Shiv Shankar. Okay. Ken, thank you, dear. Sorry about that because your name flashed his mom's name. Oh, shucks. I think I just renamed the wrong person. Okay, I'll deal with it later. Okay, yes, so would you like to answer this question?
Yeah.
Okay, come, tell me your answer.
Let me read the sentence.
Oh, Marie lied when she said that Sammy wanted to help grandmother make dinner. Sorry.
Yeah, Mary lied. False.
Okay, so the answer is...
Wait, let me. Yeah, true.
Oh, okay, sorry. So is it false or true, dear?
Yeah.
Remember, read the clue, okay? Because I've already highlighted the answer, right?
Yeah, lie.
Okay, so it's a lie. Okay, so it's true or false?
It's true.
True, because what did she say?
The sentence has lied, so it's true because she want to force him to take advantage of him to Sammy.
Okay, slow down. Okay, relax. Okay, slow down. So your point in saying is that she did lie, correct? So if she did lie, this is true. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
true.
correct. Okay, so if it's true, what did she actually mean or what did she actually want to say?
She wanted to say because
Okay,
Mary lied because if Sammy went to fishing, then they could see if they can see because they were going fishing. So
Okay. Okay, slow down. Let me pull you back a bit. Okay, so did Sammy want to go fishing?
Yeah.
Okay, did he eventually go fishing?
No.
Why did he not go fishing? Because Marie lied that Sammy wanted to stay and help
grandmother
make dinner, correct?
Dinner. Yeah.
Very good. So we got that clear, all right? So Sammy said to help even though he wanted very much to go fishing. So basically it's because what? Marie lied about it, right? And she lied because she wanted to go and she covered her own back, basically, right?
Can you change? Oh, you already changed my name. Okay.
I did. And I think I changed someone else's name, so I need the person to tell me to change the person's name back. I'm sorry, because okay, let me explain what happened. Okay, when I change your name, right, or when any of you do any action, like for example, you raise your hand or you put out your hand, your name in the list, right, gets jumbled up, so it moves up accordingly or it moves down. So sometimes when I unmute all of you, right, as in I unmute the student that I intend to unmute, right, what happens is that your name suddenly jumps around. I have no idea why. So instead of that, my cursor lands on the person who moves up to take that space. You understand? So sometimes it's unintentional because there's a jumping game going on. I don't know, when you raise your hand, put down your hand, you know, that kind of thing, it just moves up and down. That's the main problem. Okay, so this just explaining to you what I see on my screen. Okay, now next question. Grandmother punished Sammy for killing her pet. Of course not. She loves him. Okay, now let me clear all of you. Okay, I'll move faster. Okay, after this will be the break. Okay, anybody else besides my usual kakis who want to answer my question? Okay, let's have one scene. One scene? Javian, turn off your webcam, please, dear. One scene?
True.
Okay, true. Why?
False. False. False.
False? Okay, false. Why?
Because grandmother loved Sammy,
Okay.
and he so she forgave Sammy.
Okay, so basically what was her action? I need to know what was her action. I've already highlighted it.
Grandmother
Knelt down and
grandmother knelt down and gave him a hug.
very good. Okay, good job. Students, when I ask you why, don't be scared. Okay, there's really nothing to be afraid about. All right, I'm just asking because I want to make sure you really know why the answer is as such. It's a teacher's trick, chill. Okay, so don't be so afraid. All right, now let's go on to the next question. How did Marie make Sammy do all her chores? So can I have a student answer? Okay, I'm going to clear all the answers. Yeah, Anish, you got to stop being the first now. It's really not. Let me see. Okay, let's have okay, LD singing. I would like to change your name later, but can I just get you to answer the question?
Mary took advantage of Sammy.
Okay, so she took advantage, but how did she take advantage?
She took advantage of Sammy.
What did she actually do?
As
Remember, she explained again to Sammy, right? Remember the duck, right? So when
yeah,
she's saying that, what was her action meant to do? Starts
to
with T.
remind Sammy what was happening
Okay,
and what he had done.
okay. So you say remind. I use another verb. Okay, I said she threatened, right? She threatened to tell their grandmother about the dead duck. So remember the duck. Whenever it's got some sort of like a negative meaning over there that she wants to get him to remember, right? It's usually a threatening kind of thing. Okay, so usually we'll say that. Okay, is that clear?
Okay.
So you want me to rename you? Your name's a bit.
Just LD is fine.
All right. Okay, can. Okay, thank you, dear. I'll rename you later. I'll remember too.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, why did Sammy confess to Grandma that he killed the duck? I think this should be the last question. Okay. Let's have. Oh gosh. Ilasiam. Oh, this is a new name. You see, it started jumping again. So I am struggling to find a name now. Okay. Okay, Lasiam. Why did Sammy confess to Grandma that he killed the duck? Because
Wouldn't
where's
take
the
it
clue?
anymore.
Sorry?
Wouldn't take it anymore, and she was taking advantage of him for a long.
Very good, right? Okay, he couldn't take it anymore. He was being taken advantage of and he couldn't take it, right? Very good. Okay, so he could no longer stand being taken advantage of by Marie, right? Okay, so he wanted to just be honest and just move on, right? He wanted her to stop threatening him. Okay, good job. Very good, all of you. Now these are the answers, okay? Yes, we're going to have a 3-minute break. Okay, now it's 5:06. We will come back at 5:10. Okay, go grab a water, go get something, go refresh yourself. Okay, and then we'll come back and discuss oral. All right, see you soon. Okay, I need to change some names. Where's LD? LD would be. Okay. Let's chit chat. Okay, hang on. I need to change names. That's very important. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I renamed Shiv Shankar to someone else. So I'm trying to find the student. I lost that name, but the person is not telling me. Oh my gosh. Okay, can. Which is the real Shiv Shankar? Now I'm confused. Okay, I am very confused. Okay, Gaia, can you just put up your hand? All of you put up your hand. Gaia, put up your hand so I can change your name. Gaia, where are you? Okay, hang on. I'll change your name now. Sorry, sweetie. Gaia 3, right? Okay, done. Now I feel normal again. It's so bad. I changed the wrong name. Okay, now go, drink water, go. I also need to drink. I think my cup is bigger than my face. What do you all think? The one with the cup. It's quite good. It sells Thai iced tea. So there's this like Thai iced tea place called Brookie, right? It's like selling during this Ramadan period because, you know, of Hari Raya. Yeah, and I think it's actually bigger than my face. It's definitely bigger than some of your faces. What is this? A water parade? Is it everybody taking out your water bottles? So cute, Shiv Shankar. I can see you. So cute. See, that's why I tell you to turn off your videos, right? If not, I can see what you're doing. It's to maintain your privacy. I know Shriram's just dying to show me himself, even though he and his sister are in different rooms in the same house. Yes, I know you're dying to talk to me. What? Why do y'all not chit chat with me over WhatsApp? Why do you insist on chatting with me here? This is funny. Gayatri. So cute, both of you. Yes, Matesh. What's the time now? Okay, we have 1 more minute. I'm very hot. I'm going to turn on that fan. Okay, come back. It's 5:10 already. Are we back? Okay, all webcams to be turned off, please. Let's resume class. Are we all back? That's very humid. Okay, if you're back, can we just give ourselves a thumbs up to see how many of you are here? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Are we ready? Very good. Okay, come, let's go. Okay, we're going to start with the reading aloud. Okay, hands down. All of you, so kiasu. Oh my goodness, what is this? Okay, hands down. People, hands down. Okay, now let me talk first before all of you just start waving your hands. I tell you, if you were in class, you think your hand will be up all the time. No, right? Have a quick glance over the passage. Okay, try to spot any words that you know you may have difficulty pronouncing. Okay, of course, go back to the start of the passage and read aloud the words slowly. Okay, students, I cannot emphasize this enough. Just practice reading aloud. Sounds silly, never mind. Nobody's going to listen anyway, right? So just practice reading aloud. Okay, pay attention to the audience who you're reading to, the tone of it, and the context of the passage. Okay, and take note of where to pause, you know, intonate, and of course the word consonants and how you actually pronounce the words themselves. Okay, now hang on, let me count how many passages, how many paragraphs I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 5 paragraphs. Okay, so we have 5 students. Later, we still have the oral test. Okay, we'll give you a chance to talk. I know if you just love to talk. Hands down. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine, hands up now. Okay, we have, oh my gosh. I'm trying to give all of you a chance, okay? So if I don't pick you again, right? Pardon me. Okay, we have Estelle. Okay, we have Celine for the, hang on. Let me think. The first one is very short actually. Okay, Celine, you read the first one, but you will read until here. Okay, then the next student will read here. Can I get Shazana? All right, and then let me have, I'm trying to balance it out. Guys, come on. I think I saw Colin's name, right? No. Okay, Colin. And I have one more. Andy? No? Hang on. Brennabu. With the smiley face. Okay, is that it? Yes, okay. Come. Okay, so imagine you're telling a story to your friends. Read aloud the story below so that they will enjoy listening to you. All right, so Estelle, are we ready? Let me find your name and unmute you. Estelle. Oopsie. Okay, let's go, Estelle.
Miss Andra, actually, can you choose someone else because I already read?
Oh, okay. You only give someone else a chance? Sorry?
I accidentally raised up my hand.
It's okay, no worries. Would you like to read?
No, I want to give someone else a chance.
Oh, okay, that's very sweet. Thank you, Estelle. Okay, now she has opened up the floor. Okay, fast. This one will really be fastest hands first, okay? Because I have no. Okay, it's Gayatri, no doubt. Oh shucks, did I unmute the wrong person? Gayatri. Okay.
Ita, why you unmuted me?
Who are you? I'm sorry, but who are you?
I am Rushita.
Oh, because I think your name popped up. Okay, I'm sorry, dear. Do you mind muting yourself? This is really not good. I'm sorry. Okay, let me find your name. Okay, Gayatri, let's go.
Why can't we just take the aeroplane to our vacation destination? Wayne complained. For the past years, his family had been traveling either by train or on a cruise liner for holidays. Wayne had always wanted to take the aeroplane, but he never got the chance to because his elder brother Willie had an extreme fear of taking aeroplanes.
Thank you, dear. But Gayatri, you sound very dead, you know. Is Shriram bullying you?
No, I don't know.
Okay. So how we can improve this? Actually, your reading is fine in terms of the pronunciation, but I need you to really try to be a part of the paragraph. Okay. So, for example, why can't we just take the aeroplane to our vacation destination? Wayne complained. He must really sound like a complaint. You know, like imagine Shriram complaining to your mom about you. You know that kind of tone, right? Okay. So for the past years, his family had been traveling to sound a little bit upbeat. You know, when you're recalling something, you know, something positive, something as like happy an occasion as traveling, be happy about it. Okay, so you can clearly hear your mood. Just now you sounded so sian, you know. Okay, so can we just work on that the next time?
Okay.
All right, good job. Thank you, dear. Okay, now. Hang on. Let me move on. Okay, Celine, where are you? Let me find you. Okay, Celine, you will read until fear over here, okay? Are we ready? Good job. Let's go.
Wayne, come on, don't be selfish. You know how fearful your brother is of flying, his father remarked. I think that is why we should help him out and let him face his fear.
Very good. I like how you really put yourself in character. Good job, and you're very clear. Awesome. Okay, keep it up, okay? Okay, now the third one we'll have Shazana, right? Let's see how this goes. Shazana. Okay, sweetie, you're next. Start with Anshua, okay? Yeah.
I am sure that when he faces his fear, he'll overcome it. Wayne assured his parents. As much as his parents felt that was a great idea, they were not sure if it could actually work.
Thank you. You're smiling when you're reading, weren't you? Okay. What I like to highlight about how she read this word was she read it very well. Hill, right? The double L is always a tricky part for most students because people always read hill. You know that, for example, the W will come in. Hill, make it very clear that it's double L, which is what you did, Shazana. You did a very good job. Okay, good job. Thank you, dear. All right, now we'll go on to Colin. Hang on. Wait, let me. Colin. Okay, I'm gonna unmute you and I'm gonna lower your hand. All right, let's go.
They remember Willie's first time on an aeroplane. He was only 2 years old then. It was a short 2-hour trip to Bangkok, but Willie was hysterical and crying relentlessly on the plane. It was an extremely unpleasant experience.
Colin? 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 People, can you hear me? If you can hear me, can you just put a thumbs up? Okay, some of you can hear me. Thank you, sweetheart. Colin, are you okay? Colin? Okay, I'll just finish it off for him, but Colin, I hope you're okay, yeah? It was an extremely unpleasant experience, and since then, his parents vowed they would never step foot on a plane again. So basically, the brother was being crazy, right? But Colin read it very well, actually. His words were very well pronounced and very evenly paced, okay? I hope you're okay, Colin. Okay, now we'll move on to the next student. Okay, now let's go to our Brenna Boo. I love the smiley at the end of your name. Okay, are we ready, dear? Brenna?
Yes.
Yes, let's go.
However, they begin to ponder on that their younger son had suggested. Willie would probably be able to manage his fear better now that he was older.
Okay, thank you, dear. That was very good. Okay, it was a short part, but I think how you read it was quite well. You read it quite well. Okay, thank you. Okay, now students, this is how we read it, right? Okay, so after all of you have actually read some feedback, okay, you realize that the students who were a lot calmer, right, were a lot clearer. Right, you know, it's good to be excited, especially during the exam. You know, I know it's only you either excited or you're nervous. It's one or the other, right? Okay, you can be both, and that would just be very awful. It's a recipe for disaster, right? So how we do it is actually we try to keep our nerves calm. We realize that, like what I mentioned, right, the students who read the best, actually all of you read really well. Actually, you're very calm, right? And of course, put yourselves in the shoes of the character itself. Try to be a little bit more enthusiastic about the passage or the paragraphs that you're reading, because you can hear it clearly. Okay, students, now we're going to have a look at our stimulus-based conversation. Okay, and let me just refresh your memories, right? We have our structure, okay, Oreo, right? Opinion, reason, giving an explanation, which is actually sharing with me some examples, okay, and repeat your overall stand. Okay, now this is the stimulus, right? It's so bright, and I feel that my face is just lit up because of the light, right? Okay, but anyway, basically you have an annual travel fair, okay, 10 days, 9 nights along the Mediterranean coast, along the cruise line. Oh my gosh, I cannot stand cruises. I just feel like I'm not landing on land. You know, I need my feet to touch ground. I cannot touch like water in the air. Oh my gosh, doesn't work for me. Okay, 2 weeks around Europe on the world's best airline. Okay, or 3 weeks around Japan on the world's first bullet train. Okay, now let's answer the questions. Okay, you all want the test, right? Okay, we'll have the test. So look at this picture. Which one of these trips would you be interested in? Why? Okay, do you like traveling? Why or why not? And our last question, do you think it's a good idea to travel with friends, a family, or alone? Okay, we'll have the first one. So which one of these trips would you be interested in? So okay, when I say test, it's going to sound very silly, okay, but it's just asking for volunteers. Now, how else can I do it, right? Okay, so I'm going to ask for 2 volunteers. We're going to make it quite quick and quite snappy. I've put in the format over here, you realize, right? Okay, I put in this. Oopsie, this is my answer. You can actually read it, but it's yeah, okay, you can follow the format when you answer me. Okay, I want you to start practicing how your real oral exam is going to sound like. Okay, students, I'm going to reset again because I know all of you are just waiting for me to say, so you can raise your hand. Hello, hang on, uncles and aunties, wait. Oh, I cannot wait, no, these kids. Okay, let me try this student. I've not, is it Arul Moji Narayanan? Okay, that will be, I'm just going to put AN. Hopefully I remember who this is, okay? And the second student who'll be answering this question, we have 1 boy and 1 girl, okay? We'll have Victoria. Okay, so we'll start with Arumoji first. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrongly. Okay, let's go. Yes.
Can I go with the second question? And my name is not Aramori. That's my father's name.
Okay, because it's reflected, would you like me to change your name?
Sure.
2. What's your name?
My name is Akil.
Spell?
A-K-L-I-L.
Akil.
A.
Akila.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And sorry, dear, to answer your question, can you answer question 2? Cannot, because during the test, you have to answer all the questions anyway, logically speaking, correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you 3 seconds. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you gotta speak. So, which one of these trips would you be interested in? Just try your best. Don't worry. We're all here to learn. Okay?
Can I see the picture? I didn't see it well.
Sure. Okay, the rest of you, please go to our website and download the picture, okay? We have it on PDF. Can you see it now, dear? Okay, so
No,
which
not
one?
yet.
The
Okay, I
question,
see.
okay, so the question is actually which one of these would you pick and why? I'll leave this on, okay? Because the question is quite easy, right? So which one of these would you pick and why?
Okay.
Okay, so you can start answering. Remember the format? Do you need the format?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Which one would you pick?
I would choose the third one, the 3 weeks around the bullet train. Because I had never tried the bullet train before, and I will be really excited to be in it. And I have read news and articles about the bullet train, which will be going in like a very large speed, a very fast speed. I'm also scared if I would get nauseous or I would vomit. So I would just bring some safety materials with me. And I'm also like Japan, where the language is fluent and their tea is my favorite.
Green tea.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything else to add?
No.
Okay, thank you so much, dear. I'll just give you feedback straight away, okay? Okay, so Akila, what you did, you started off really well. Okay, you gave me your opinion. You wanted to go for the bullet train in Japan, right? I think that is awesome that you have made up your mind really quickly because I did not allow you to change the question, right? But then again, our exams are like that, right? So you 1, 2, 3, you managed to come up with an answer, okay? But you realized that at the end, towards the end, you were just talking about anything that came to your mind. Right? Okay, I would suggest that when you face these sort of situations, students just go straight to the point. So so for example, I'm Akila, okay? I would like to go on that 3-week bullet train in Japan, simply because, as she said, I've never been on it before. I like Japan. I think the culture is amazing and I would love to travel there. The language is, I would love to learn how to speak the language and I like to drink green tea. So because of that, on top of the fact that, I've not traveled on the bullet train, these are the reasons why I would want to go on this trip. Very short, very sweet, and you're summarizing it. That's it. Okay, no need to because the moment you delay, students, remember this. Okay, the moment you delay, anything that comes to your mind, you just start shooting off, whether it's on point or not. And the last thing you want to do is be out of point. Right? Why do you want to give an answer that doesn't answer the question at all? Right? I mean, all of you follow me, right? If you follow me, put a thumbs up. Okay, so that means that you understand what I'm trying to say, right? That means that you're going to answer me in that manner in future. Okay, now let's have Victoria try this question. Okay, students, I want to try to give you guys as much opportunity as possible to actually share your thoughts. Victoria, shall we answer the question? Which one would you be interested in? Let me show you the picture again. Do you need the picture? Okay, Victoria, let's go. Yeah.
Actually, I don't need the picture because I already have the PDF.
Okay, great.
I would like to go on the 2 weeks around Europe on the world's best airline because I have never been to Europe. And since my father is on a business trip, I would like to go visit him. I would also want to try some Western food as I have never tried it before.
Okay. Western food. Okay. You've never tried Western food before?
No.
Matesh, your web camera. I'm saying it one last time. Students, when I tell you something, it is for a good reason. If not, I would tell all of you to turn on your web cameras, right? Okay, sorry, Victoria. Carry on. Yeah, you've never tried Western food before?
Yes, I've never tried the traditional kind.
Oh, the traditional kind, but like the local fish and chips and all that you've tried, I'm sure, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, good. That was very well answered. Okay, it's very to the point. Okay, students, there's something we can learn from. Okay, we just answered to the point. She said she wanted to go on the 2-week trip to Europe, right? She gave an explanation. You know, she want to see go. I think you said mentioned you want to see with your father, right? Never tried the food, right? And these are basically some responses, direct responses that can help her support her answer. Okay, good job. Thank you, Victoria. Okay, now let me go through with you very quickly, students, my answer. So I would also like to go to Europe for 2 weeks. Okay, so let me share with you why. Okay, I never like to take cruises. So what I'm doing is I'm narrowing out, right? Okay, I'm narrowing out what I don't want to do, right? Okay, I never like to take cruises as I prefer to be on land. In my opinion, there's nothing to do on a cruise besides eating, gymming, swimming. What else can you do, right? I mean, okay, you can go watch movies and everything, but your feet doesn't touch the ground, and my feet needs to touch the ground, right? That's me, like, you know, being a giant person. But anyway, okay, then Europe, however, would have many different activities for my family and I to do. Shopping, eating, sightseeing are just some activities that we can do. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. So these are just examples of what you can actually do during your trip. Right, the best part of the promise is that we'll be taking the best airline to travel there and back. This is a treat. How many times can you say that I've taken the best airline to Europe? Right, that's something that you may want to consider, right? I hope that we get to sit on business class too. Oh yeah. Okay, so that is my answer. That's me being me, you know? All right, okay. Now, next question, do you like traveling and why or why not? Okay, I'm going to select two students again. Okay, let's make this a quick one. Okay, we have, okay, fine. We'll just get Anish and Shriram. Oops. Hang on, let me write it down. I know. Guys, quick, not tell me your whole life story. It doesn't work that way, okay? Okay, Anish, where are you, sweetie? Okay, let's go.
Yes, I like traveling because I want to explore the whole world with my family. And the reason would be because whenever you can go to the whole world, you can try many different cultures of food, and you can maybe try to speak many different languages.
Okay, so you want to travel the whole world because you want to learn the different languages and you want to like experience the different cultures. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, concise, to the point. Maybe what you can do is explain a little bit more in terms of your culture. So, for example, let's say I want to go to, you can even say with reference to the picture, I'd like to go to Europe to experience what the Europe culture is like. You know, then you can say, for example, okay, I don't know whether you know this, but Europe has a tradition of, you know, backpackers. A lot of people just carry a backpack and then they go and walk around and they stay in hostels to experience the culture. But that's because Europe is very there's a lot of sightseeing to do. There are lots of places that you can actually go. You know, it's not an expensive city, so to speak. You can actually travel around very cheaply. So that's something you can consider. Okay, Anish?
Okay.
Thank you, sweetheart. Now, Shriram. Okay, you can mute yourself, Yadya. Thank you. Shriram. Oops, I just unmuted run through, I think.
Huh?
Sorry, sweetie. Because I told you your name pops up, right? Whenever I click. Okay, Shriram.
Oh, finally.
Oh, excuse me, what finally?
Because I've been quiet the whole time.
I know, it was such
Hello.
a difficult thing for you to do. Hi, dear. Yes.
Oh. Do I to travel? So can I see the pictures again?
Sure. Hang on, let me adjust it. Hey, you and your sister must download the picture, okay? Next time, go and download PDF.
Download the picture.
Okay, come, let's answer the question. Do you like traveling?
Yes.
Okay.
Picture, I memorized. I know which one to talk about.
There's no right answer, sweetheart.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
But carry on, yes.
I like to experience riding on a bullet train because I mean my teacher used to say that bullet trains are usually quite fast. Then they can like mostly I just want to like ride around a bullet train so I can experience how fast it is, because my teacher showed me a video that it was quite fast, and I feel like if I was there, it would be so shocking.
Mm-hmm.
Bullet trains are like made in Hong Kong or was it Japan or something like that?
I think it's made in Japan. So students, thank you for sharing. Actually, what happened is I went to Japan last year, right? Before all this happened. So I sat on the bullet train. It's really fast. It's like no joke. It's like choo choo up. Okay, we're like there. In Singapore, it wouldn't even take like 10 seconds. It is really very fast. And because I tried to video it, right? Okay, it's you cannot move in time. It's so sad case, but yeah. So it's actually really very fast. Okay, you would love it, but I think 3 weeks around it could be a bit boring after a while. You may want to change up the way you travel, right? Okay, but thank you for sharing, Shiram. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let me go through with you my answer, right? Okay, so let me see. Okay, yes, I love traveling, full stop. Okay, so my first trip, okay, I'm sharing about my first trip with my family. And I remember how amazed I was to see the koala bears. They were so cute. Okay, now traveling is expensive. Okay, it's a known fact that traveling is expensive. Regardless of how cheap it is still considered a luxury, right? And that's why my family and I are able to go overseas once a year, mostly during the December holidays only, right? We don't have, it's because it's costly, right? So we cannot really travel all during all the holidays. However, with COVID-19 now happening, I'm not sure when will be the next time we can travel. So I love traveling, and if we could go somewhere, it'll probably be back to Australia again. So I'm sort of like linking it back to the question, right? Which I started off with Australia, I end off with Australia again. All right, students. Now, do you think it is a good idea to travel with family, friends, or alone? Okay, now I'm having 2 students again, please. Can I get... Okay, stop. I'm just going to pick the first 4, because the first 2 I've already called. Okay, so it's Shazana, and I'm going to pick Juby. All right, now Shazana, sweetie, let's go. Shall we answer this? Do you think it is a good idea to travel with family, friends, or alone? Shazana? Hello? Shazana? Shazana? You know I could sing a song with your name. Shazana, I'm sorry, sweetheart, I can't hear you. Shazana, are you talking? Shazana? Yeah. Shazana? Shazana? Can't hear. Okay, let's get Pranshu, you take over. Pranshu, do you think it's a good idea to travel with friends, family, or alone?
I think it's good. I think it's a good idea to travel with friends or the family. If you're alone, then you cannot enjoy like the feeling that you can with friends or family, because if you are alone, you cannot, like, example, I like to play games overseas, but then if we are not with friends or the family, then some games are like we need to play with 2 players or more than 2 players. So I think that traveling with friends or family would be a better idea than traveling alone, because the only thing I like to do when I go overseas is playing games.
Oh, okay. So you only like to play games when overseas. What kind of games do you play?
I like to play like chess, carom.
Can you teach me? I want to learn chess, and I don't want to ask my friends because they say I'm very silly. At my age, I don't know how to play chess.
Oh, okay.
You don't sound so happy. Okay, lor, never mind, lor.
No, I can.
Okay, thank you, Siddharth. Thank you, dear Pranshu. Okay, now, thank you. Okay, Juby. Wait, hang on. Let me find you. Okay, Juby. Come, let's answer it. So do you think it's a good idea to travel with friends, family, or alone? Juby.
I think it's a good idea to travel with family.
Okay, why is that?
Because you have someone to talk with.
Okay.
And to enjoy.
Okay, so you're right in saying that you have someone to talk with, but you can also go with friends. Why cannot? Why would you not be able to talk to them?
I can talk to them, but it's more enjoyable with family.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Okay, so would you want to maybe give me an example of a place that you would like to go to with your family? Remember, we have actually answered this two already, right? So give me an example, like maybe a different country you'd like to go to. You're based in Philippines, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So if you're in Philippines now, what would you like? Where would you like to go if you could have an opportunity? Come to Singapore. Come to Singapore. We welcome you. Where would you like to go?
Um. Europe.
Wow. Okay, Europe. Fine. And what would you like to do there?
Because Europe has some delicious foods, and you can enjoy. I can enjoy it.
Okay, very good. Okay, so you like to go to Europe. So you can actually say, because this is a structure that we use for our English oral exams in Singapore, right? So you have your opinion, you have your reason, which you've already shared with me, right? Okay, and then I would like to go to Europe with my family because, I would like to try some delicious food over there, as I've heard that maybe European food is very good. I think another student just now also shared that she wanted to try Western food, right? I think it was Victoria, right? You mentioned that you wanted to try the food over there. I mean, besides like the fish and chips and all that, which is not really European food in Singapore. It's not authentic European food, right? Okay, Juby, good try. Okay, thank you very much, dear. Okay, so what I would like to do now, students, is let me go through my answer with you, okay? I've done all three. Okay, travel with friends, family, and alone. However, I think it's best to travel with friends or family. Well, oopsie, sorry. Rather than alone. Firstly, I'll have company when doing activities. Okay, secondly, it's a lot cheaper as well, right? You divide the cost up. When you go alone, it's like, hey, you gotta pay for everything. It's very expensive. Okay. I remember my solo trip. It was to Phuket. Okay, I went last year, actually, my first solo trip alone, right? So I enjoyed myself tremendously because it was at a beach resort. I mean, what else can you do? You just basically suntan, eat, gym, just alone, right? And just right. Okay, so that was the best type of holiday when you are alone. You don't need to do activities. Go to the beach resort. If not, if you're with people, go and do stuff, right? Okay, so I think it depends on the kind of trip. If the activity is best to go with friends and family, right? So this is basically how we answer the question, right? Using the Oreo format. Okay, students, yes, you might also get kidnapped. At my age, nobody will kidnap me. I can't be a kid. I'm not a kid, right? Maybe adult net, but I think nobody wants to kidnap me. I mean, adult net me also because I'm quite tall. So that might be challenging, right? Okay, but anyway, students, we have actually come to the end of our lesson for today. Thank you very much for your participation. I've enjoyed today's class tremendously. It's like best, right, Shiram, right, Gayatri? I've realized that you're actually watching my lesson from the same room, just opposite each other. I think that's very cute. Okay, good job. Okay, and I end off with the quote. I like to end off with the quote, right? Don't listen to what people say. If you get the opportunity to, if you once we break out of COVID and we are all allowed to travel, okay, go and see the world if you're able to, right? Okay, you cannot imagine what it feels like to see things personally. All right, students, okay? Now, if you've got any questions, right, my contact number is here. Nobody text me. I feel so lonely. No, please don't flag me, but that's not the point, right? Okay, so drop me a text if you've got any questions, okay? Or you want me to look through any of your material, or if you've got some ideas for your oral that you're not sure of, right, you can always share with me. Okay, thank you very much for your participation, your presence today, right? And I'll see you guys next week. For those of you who are P6s crashing my lesson, right? Okay, take care, stay safe when you go to school. All right, and all of you, I'll see you next week. Bye.